The apartment is quiet in a particular way that it feels silent. And he is working from home alone today. So something feels off. The hum of the refrigerator, the soft click of a laptop fan spinning seems to be more clear now. There is rain outside, which he stopped noticing about an hour ago. He did make tea, which he hasn't touched yet, and it's gone from too hot to too cold to even be good for a drink. The phone is face up today, which is rare. Usually, he keeps it face down besides the keyboard, a small discipline that he has. But right now, or in that moment, he's waiting on an email from a client. So it's face up. And few notifications here and they're coming. Then there comes one notification with a name on it saying, "We need to talk." That one message without saying, "Call me when you're free." No, it's not urgent. Adds to more pressure. Just that four words. Sitting there in the blue bubble, doing absolutely nothing and everything at once. He doesn't pick up the phone right away to reply back. He thinks on it. What is it that she might need? Have I done something wrong? Because this situation doesn't announce itself, it happens. It changes the temperature of a room. And you start thinking a lot. Parallelly, the work where the cursor is still blinking in an unfinished sentence. He looks at it, saying, he
I
might
should
need some
probably
sleep.
get some sleep.
Because 2 minutes ago, everything was peaceful, and suddenly now, it's chaos. He gets up, deciding not to do anything, but to understand what's happening. He goes back to the kitchen where he had ordered all his groceries, all the chores done, just to see, for no reason, and then closes it. The rain starts to feel heavier now, or maybe he's just listening to it for the first time today. That four words, that's all it took to turn a normal Tuesday into something else. He thinks about replying, "What's up?" Casual, just to see. He doesn't send it. He just swipes and let the silent run. But during all of this moment, that primal panic or say primal survival kicks in. He does neither stand, he does not send the message, just hovering the phone, living in that uncertainty. That is the specific cruelty of uncertainty. It isn't that we are afraid of bad news, it's the situation when we do not know what will happen. Most people can survive this bad news any day, anytime. It's that we can't prepare for this uncalled for situation, and when it happens all together, the mind then does beautiful things of what it does. Starts writing stories, starts creating complications, starts creating situations which are way worse than what is actually true. and he's already imagined 4 5 different conversations in last 90 seconds, and none of them have happened yet or are based on true facts. Because of this, his body starts reacting differently. The body starts thinking this is all real, but all of these situations are just in his mind, and so created scenarios. He stands back in the kitchen in his usual clothes on normal Tuesday, thinking, taking a step back, where he starts feeling something ancient, animal, an alarm that someone has kind of kick-started and it's all ringing. Except the dark, this time it's just the 4 words coming from a woman he loves. He puts the phone down on the counter, not to ignore it, but to relax himself first. He thinks about all the other versions of this moment he's lived through, he's created, without ever naming them, without ever pondering on them, and ignoring the office work or any other work, and even the managers emailed. The 3 gray dots that appear and disappear and appear again in the chat adds more adds more fuel to this uncertainty. The silence, if I were to say call and get that for 2 seconds too long, it would create a much worse situation. So he's never really afraid of the news. It's that he's afraid of not knowing, standing there, unable to do anything. He picks up the phone back, not to call, but this time he doesn't overthink. He just types simple 4 words in his own words. Okay, I am here. This is not brave, not calm, not a very, but this situation was needed, as this helps him understand. Like you need to be in the moment, be there for someone else to just be there. Now, even when the 3 dots appear and when he watches them, he knows what he has to do in that moment, not to let his brain control the situations, but rather be there. So, if you are in such situations, you don't have to solve this uncertainty. You just have to stay long enough to find out what it was.